Hi, this is Gwen with Your Strongest Life. And did you know that the U.S. Surgeon General is calling loneliness an epidemic? In a New York Times article, op-ed article last Sunday, he was talking about how facing loneliness is an epidemic in this country. And the article was written by Meetup CEO David Siegel. And Meetup is the groups where you go and meet new people. And there was a new advisory with, all the statistics, and it indicates that more than half of the US are lonely. More than half of the people that we all know are consider themselves lonely, even though that we have the most technology in this age that has ever been. The rates of loneliness have doubled since 1980s. And people don't realize that loneliness can happen to anyone. You land a dream job, move to a new city, maybe something that you've worked towards for years. I totally understand that. Selling our house and buying an RV and moving from Washington this last year and moving to New Mexico. It's a big change. It's been a really big change. And so major life changes, even positive ones, can leave you feeling uprooted and isolated. And the studies also show that loneliness can lead to anxiety and depression, heart disease, dementia, and even strokes. And it can affect our job performance, limit our creativity, impair our reasoning and decision making. Yeah, I get it. And, feeling lonely doesn't always require being alone. Sometimes you can be in a room full of people and still feel lonely. And so what they said I thought was really powerful is the prevailing wisdom is that loneliness is as harmful to our health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Who knew? I've never smoked. And look, dealing with loneliness can be, and working from home in a fifth wheel right now and doing it by myself, it can wear on me, because as a people person, it can really wear at me. And so, some of the things that they suggested in the article are, let's see, ways to combat loneliness are reconnecting with someone that you know, sending them a text, or make plans to meet. And even though it might have been a while since you've talked to them last, or suggest an after-work drink or a coffee with a coworker that you like, or invite a neighbor for a walk, or ask the name of someone that you see at a dog park, what their name is, to get to know them. Or commit to doing a social activity each week, like volunteer somewhere, play trivia, host a dinner party. And then one of my favorites is EFT and loneliness. That, one of the most successful ways to deal with loneliness is to acknowledge what we're feeling instead of trying to, shove it down and pretend we're not feeling whatever it is that we're feeling. So tapping is so beneficial in helping people with loneliness by just naming what you're feeling. And, you can find sorry, having a little a little moment. But just finding the solution to what it is, naming it, what you're actually feeling, can make a world of difference in reducing your nervous system, the anxiety and stress, and calming our nervous system. And so, the good news is that tapping can really help alleviate those feelings of loneliness and reduce the detrimental effects of it on your health and productivity. And tapping can not only reduce the painful feelings of the loneliness, but it'll also make it easier to do whatever you need to do to feel more connected to others. Because some of those things on the list, I'm sure that I call them our narrator, the little voice in our head that just goes on and on. Well, I can't do that because, or I'd love to do that, but, it stops us from doing a lot of things that could really, help us. And so I just want to invite you guys. I'm going to make a list of some of the following tapping statements that might be helpful for you down below. And hopefully that could be really helpful for you. So thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to next time. Bye.